This morning I am headed to the MML faculty library to get some work done. I figured out that I actually work really well in libraries in the mornings because it's normally quite empty at that time and it just gets me out of my room and going in the mornings, which I definitely need because I've been having some very slow mornings recently, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but when you have a lot of work and exams in 1 week, it's not ideal. So we're headed to the library. Let's get some work done. It's looking to be a really lovely day today, which is definitely a lift to my mood, which I need. At this point, I live for sunny days like this. The rain just isn't doing it for me.
The trail is so full of twists and turns. You tell me to slow down, but I just don't seem to learn. The earth shifts beneath our feet, it seems, so I'm glad to be on your team.
Travel's a calling and sleep is rare. There's nothing that's better than knowing that you're there. You can't make a chili with just one bean. I'm glad to be on your team. No jerseys required, no rule book desired. It's us against the world. The ref can call offside the whole day through. This team is me and you.
I'm currently headed back to my room because I got hungry. So today is actually Norway's Constitution Day. This is my little pin. Traditionally, this day is a huge deal in Norway. Everyone gets dressed up in their national costumes. There are parades through the streets. All the kids get ice cream. It's a very big deal normally. Since moving to the UK, it's been very different for me because I haven't really been able to celebrate it as much. I tended to have exams on this day when I was in school, which was just rude. But since I'm now an adult at university, I can do as I please. So I think I'm gonna go get myself a donut from this sourdough donut place called Across Town because as a Norwegian on this day, the 17th of May, I deserve a donut. Don't come for me. But yeah, gonna just sit outside in the sunshine and enjoy myself for a second before I have my translation class at 2 because I don't get this day off despite the fact that I am Norwegian. I know, it makes no sense. I just realised I don't have time to eat my donut now because it is in fact 1:30 and not 12:30. So now I'm just eating this banana and making my way over to the faculty again for my translation class at 2 p.m. How am I already running late? I had so much time. Ah. Oh gosh. just had my counselling session. I've only recently started going to counselling just because I have been finding some things difficult, and I don't think there's anything wrong with getting help if you are finding things difficult. But it's always really like intense emotionally to have a session, and so I just come outside. I finally got to eat my donut. I'm so happy. There's not a single part of me that wants to sit inside and revise and do work today. So even though Tuesdays aren't traditionally my day off, I do take Sundays off. I've allowed myself to just not do as much work today, which is easier said than done because I do have exams in a week and it's really starting to weigh on me, the fact that I just don't feel prepared, and that's having a knock-on effect in me just doing worse mentally. Part of me is like, well, the only way to solve this problem is to work harder and just do more work, because if the problem is that you don't feel prepared, then the solution would be to be prepared and get prepared, but it's more complex than that. It's really easy to feel like exams are the be-all and end-all of your entire existence when you're in the middle of it, but coming outside and having just little moments like these kind of remind me that I do have a life outside of university, and I am a person outside of my academic achievements and my grades, which sounds obvious, but I think sometimes it's just important to be reminded of that, because I think a lot of people who have always valued themselves by how well they do in school kind of just need to be reminded of that, even if it's not so easy to remember all the time. Exams are intense and difficult, and I would be lying if I said I was just doing well. Like, it's really difficult to try and convey on a vlog, in a video, the actual ins and outs of life, and I do kind of struggle with feeling like I always just put my best foot forward in these vlogs. I think it's just about taking anything that you see on social media with a bit of a pinch of salt, because like, we're all just human and struggling and just existing on this speck of dust floating around in space. Maybe we just shouldn't take ourselves too seriously. I also just don't have that much time left before I leave Cambridge, and so I'm just taking a moment on a nice day to come outside and just sit. I know for a fact that as soon as I leave and I've graduated and I've done, I'm gonna miss this so much. I also got a really nice lemonade from this pop-up lemonade stand just over there, which I've never seen before, and I got a raspberry lemonade and it's amazing. Definitely worth the money I spent on that. That was a spontaneous decision, but it's amazing the amount of joy raspberry lemonade can bring me. But really today that was just what I needed a lot of the time when life is stressful. It is amazing the effect that just coming outside and sitting down for a bit can have on you. I am now headed to go meet some of my friends. We're gonna go get ice cream, which I'm excited about, and also it would be unconstitutional of me not to get ice cream on the 17th of May as a Norwegian, so fully justified. I'm really excited to see my friends and to enjoy some ice cream, because Cambridge has Jack's Gelato, which is objectively superior ice cream.
With the Senate House in the background, where we'll be graduating soon. Don't think about that, just enjoy your ice cream. Tell the viewers what you got.
It's so good. I want to cry.
How many stars does it get on Yelp? 5. 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5.
Oh my goodness, that is incredible ice cream quality. I respect that.
Cornelia, you are one who will survive. When time's been bad, you put smiles on everyone. I think of you and of all I should have done. It don't mean a thing what shape or form that you're in, the place you're from, the wealth or the color of your skin.
It is now just past 7 p.m. and I'm just gonna sit and chill for a little bit before eventually going to make myself dinner. I think I'm just gonna go with a ready meal tonight because as much as I have been making an effort to make more homemade meals and cook more for myself this term and last term, sometimes you just don't have the energy to do that. Plus, Marks and Spencer's ready meals are not to be underrated. They are really good. I was going to do a little bit more work tonight because today hasn't been as productive as it maybe should have been, but I also just don't kind of really feel like it, and it is Norway Day and I am a Norwegian, so I feel like I am entitled to take the evening off. So we'll see what I end up doing, but for now I just need to recharge for a second, and I will catch up with you later.
When all you had burns to the sky, it's all too late, and you wonder why, Cornelia.
I'm going to make myself some dessert in the shape of these, they're like potato tortillas, almost like potato wraps. They're called lumper. In Norway we use them kind of like a substitute hot dog bun. Like you can have a bread bun or a lumper with your hot dog, like wrap the hot dog in it. Anyway, my family, when I was growing up, we always used to put sugar and cinnamon on these, and it's really, really nice. And so I'm gonna make myself a couple of those as a bit of a dessert, a late evening snack, and probably sit down and watch something because that's the kind of mood and vibe that I'm feeling. I'm so blue. Weirdly, I have a lot of energy at the moment, even though my feet are really achy. Maybe it's the ice cream and all the sugar I've had today, but I also just really vibe with my room in the evenings. It's just a cozy time, and I'm really happy with it because I put a lot of effort into it. So wear my hair up in this like forwards ponytail when my hair was longer, when I first started using the curly girl method, and Obviously I haven't done that since I cut it short, but now it's long enough that I can do that again. Apparently it helps protect your curls while you're sleeping. So it's not the most fashionable look in the world. I kind of look a bit like a unicorn, but no one's gonna see me while I sleep anyway. And it's also kind of cool that my hair has actually grown out enough that I can do this again. It has been over a year since I did cut it short, but still, this time last year, my hair looked very different. So it's just kind of cool to mark the passing of time. But I am gonna go to bed. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have exams or things coming up, best of luck, you can do it. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.